everyone. Thanks for pressing play. In this week's episode, we're taking a look at the great comics that are hitting the shelves for November 27, 2013. My co-host Randy is here with me. I am Chris. We are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana. And we are going to be talking great comics. Couple of quick things though, real quick. First, shout out to Brad Campbell for the awesome work that he's been doing on our videos. All these extra beautiful graphics and stuff you see are because of his genius, and we appreciate it, Brad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, on top of that, for those that celebrate it, this week is Thanksgiving, and I am thankful for a ton of stuff, especially comic related. What can I say? It excites me. But hey, that's the question of the week, guys. What are you most thankful for Thanksgiving this week? Put it in the comments below. Let us know, comic-wise or just in life in general. Let us know. Share it with us. We love to hear what it is. And also, Randy, this time of year, people shop.
They do.
And you know, comic collectors, hobbyists like us with comics, cards, and games can be kind of particular with things. Hard to shop for.
Somewhat. Sometimes we give a list and people just don't pay attention to the list. Yeah,
sometimes they're just clueless. They just, it's like foreign language to them,
right.
You know. And to help you prevent that, or help your friends or family members prevent that, we have gift certificates available. If you have a mom, dad, uncle, cousin, whoever that wants to get you something and they're not sure what to get, say, hey, go to the comic shop and get a
gift certificate.
Doom.
Yeah.
Boom. Right there. Gift certificate.
Yeah, we've got them.
We got tons of that available in any denomination, and that makes a great gift for yourself, for your friends, your family. Let them know that's what you would like. Hey, I just want some stuff from the comic shop. Go get me a gift certificate. It's like the ultimate gift because you can get whatever you want.
It could be that the gift that you're wanting is not yet coming out, and so that gift certificate would be a nice little something to have there to help pay for it, put a little chunk down on it, something like that.
That's all. Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. So boom, there you go, guys. No excuses, huh? No excuse Christmas shopping for friends and family.
Come on Black Friday. We'll see you.
Hey guys, and that's the announcements and the shout outs. We're going to dive into comics because this is a big week. We probably aren't going to cover everything that could be covered, but man, there's a lot of great stuff hitting the shelves this week. And we're going to start off with our big storylines. What do you want to start off with, Randy?
Well, we have the conclusion of the big Marvel storyline here with Infinity number 6.
Yes.
And this one, not a lot details going into it, except that we know that this is Earth's heroes facing off against Thanos. So everything else that's come before, it's now come to pass, and we have the big showdown.
And if you read Avengers this past week,
yeah, if you read Avengers this past week,
there were some major things that happened there.
Okay,
not going to spoil that for anybody. And I'm especially excited about Infinity number 6 because Jimmy Chung.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's back. He's back. I love his artwork. Great artwork. So we got Infinity number 6, and then on top of that,
the big part is point 2 there, the new Avengers number 12.
Yeah.
Coming out, and so with that we see pretty much what is going to be the lead-in into Inhumans with the fall of the House of Black Bolt.
Yes.
And we also have new characters coming into the story, new enemies. I don't know if it seems like they're just prepping for what's going to be coming next after Infinity is over. So we've got that going on in there, as well as Wolverine and the X-Men annual number 1. This one's I'm kind of excited about because fan favorite Kid Gladiator is going to be back. We're going to see what's been going on with him. How is he helping out with, the Jean Grey School to fend off the invasion here? What exactly is going on? I'm glad to see Kid Gladiator back in the fold of things.
I like him. I like him.
He's
pompous and just everything.
Well, I mean, he's what Gladiator is, but he has a little more personality.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's another two little tie-in series. We still have Infinity the Hunt hitting. That's the last issue of Infinity the Hunt number 4. This is like the Contest of Champions type book that it was supposed to be, where the various schools, teenage heroes face off against each other in a contest. But that turned out to be fighting for survival with the series with the attack of Thanos. And this Infinity Hunt number 4 is supposed to lead into another storyline coming out next year in 2014.
Right.
I'm kind of wondering if it might be tied into Avengers Undercover. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just speculating.
Could be.
And then Infinity the Heist #3 hits. We see in this series, Spy Master has gotten together his entourage to steal Tony Stark corporate, basically. Right. But there's been some hiccups along the way, especially with Blizzard. He's been affected by the Terrigen Mists. And then with this issue #3 that we're seeing, Spy Master's not taking any excuses. These guys are in it to get it, whether they want to or not. So we'll see that with Infinity Heist #3 hitting this week as well.
Be on the lookout for all of that going on with the Terrigen Mists, because that is going to be kind of the big thing where a few years ago we had no more mutants,
right,
and everybody was devastated. This thing is going to kind of do the opposite and just open up the world to all sorts of new people with superpowers.
Yeah.
Even people, like you said, that we've seen before that didn't necessarily know that they were Inhuman.
Exactly. Hey, and real quick aside, that latest issue of Thunderbolts, nice way to wrap that up, Charles. So, way to go. That was fun. So, moving on, guys. We still got Forever Evil stuff coming out.
We do.
What do you want to start off with?
Well, our big one is Forever Evil Argus #2. And the big thing with that we're probably most excited about is we're going to see Steve Trevor and the rest of the Argus crew taking on Deathstroke. So, fan favorite Deathstroke there. That's going to be, I guess, kind of the highlight of this week with Forever Evil.
Yeah.
Are there any more tidbits within? Because I'll be honest, that's a story I haven't been reading.
No, I think that's the big thing, is the Deathstroke face off there.
So that's going to be one thing that's going to draw some people in. This is the one that is, no. Rogue's Rebellion is the one that's Peter Tomasi.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Arkham War, I'm sorry.
Arkham War. Okay. Well, I was going to say, these all, though, have been very popular titles here. And it's hard to kind of juggle and keep up what's going on and everything, because everything's going on at this point in time.
Yes, yeah.
We also have Justice League Dark #25 coming out here. Is this part of the Blight story?
It's supposed to be.
Okay. Part of the Blight story. Just wanted to make sure here. And with this one, we know right now that the only person that seems to not have been affected by everything is John Constantine. And Constantine is going out there and looking for others that he can find, put together a ragtag group here to possibly take on the crime syndicate. And the one that he's approaching this time is, again, another fan favorite, Swamp Thing.
Exactly.
So that'll be interested to see what Alec Holland's response is to Constantine.
How powerful do you think Swamp Thing is compared going up against the crime syndicate like that?
Well, as long as there's green around, that's one of those things. He's pretty unstoppable.
Okay,
so we'll see.
That's cool. That should be very interesting to see. On top of that, with the Blight storyline, which is the manifestation of evil,
right?
From the physical manifestation of evil from this crime syndicate's universe. So there you go, guys. Two of those. Another one that we have that is a Forever Evil tie-in that I know about is Teen Titans #25.
Right.
They're going. Teen Titans are kind of in a time travel adventure going on.
Titans in Time.
Titans in Time. There we go. And that gets stopped. There's a hiccup along the way, and we don't know yet, but we'll find out with this issue if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if the time travel will ultimately help them with being able to stop or fight better against the crime syndicate. We'll find out with this issue.
We also get to see that this is the start of a lot of revelations about Kid Flash's origin here.
Exactly.
So that's going to be one of the things people have been asking questions there. People who are fans of the whole Flash family are going to want to pick up this one.
Cool. Very cool.
Cool.
Did I miss one?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
Not with that.
Okay. Not with that. That's what it was.
Not with that. Yeah, it's something else there. Let's talk about Zero Year.
Batman Zero Year. Hey guys, this week's issue of Catwoman #25. There we go. The Untold Tale of Catwoman. This particular issue, we're supposed to find out exactly why Catwoman prefers to work alone.
That's right.
Not why she doesn't have an entourage and people following her around.
This is back to her days of being a thief here. So this is not her on Justice League of America.
Right.
So this is not the Catwoman that is in the leather and has the cool goggles and everything like that. This is straight up thief Selena Kyle that we're looking at here.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of the person sans their secret identity, or well, I guess their superhero title, we have Flash 25 coming out. And with that one, we are going to take a look at Barry Allen and his tie-ins to Zero Year, how it exactly affected him and possibly put him on the track to becoming the Flash. You know,
Cool.
there's going to be some hints to some things there. So Barry Allen, very important for all of you guys, big Flash fans.
Yeah, guys, and that's a lot.
That's a lot.
There's a lot of storylines, a big storyline. Some, a lot of them concluding, some of them continuing. Boom! Don't miss out on these storylines because there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And don't think just because Marvel is finishing up with their storyline right now that they are going to take a break in any way. Because we have the whole Inhuman thing coming out, but we also have Marvel has waited till now to start doing their second wave. So that's going to start coming up here. We may get like a month in between to rest, but they have big plans to continue doing what they're doing.
Exactly. And guys, that wraps it up for those big storylines this week.
Yeah.
Now, how about we move on to some number ones?
That's right.
What do you want to start off with, bro?
There's a real cool number one I'm interested in here. I've made no. I've not tried to hide it at all here. That Rick Remender has not always been my favorite writer. He's done some really great stuff. Fear Agent, Uncanny X-Force. I've enjoyed those. He even did one back in the day called Doll and Creature, Doll and Monster, something like that. It was an awesome little miniseries. He is bringing us a new number one from Image Comics here. It's called Black Science.
Yep.
This one, if you are fans of science fiction, this looks like it will be right up your alley. We have Grant McKay. He is a former member of, let me get the name of this correct here. He is a former member of the Anarchist Order of Scientists. And what he has done is he has discovered black science. And in doing so, he has somehow lost himself and his team in space.
Yeah.
And so this is, Lost in Space kind of thing going on right here.
Yeah.
But it's them traveling kind of from world to world and seeing, just how far are they going to go, what are they going to do, what lines will they cross in order to get back home here.
Yeah.
So Remender's on the writing with this, and the art is one of your favorites.
Yeah, I like him, Matteo Scalera.
Scalera.
Yeah.
And in fact, he's going to be in for some pretty heavy art duties here because he's going to be juggling 2 books here in a month.
Yeah.
And he just finished up with Marvel with something there. So that's my big number one here for this week.
Cool. One I'm looking forward to that because that's going to be on my list. Got to check that out. Got to give Rick Remender the benefit of the doubt, baby.
Yeah. Oh, it's his own characters, his own story. Yeah. He can do what he wants. It's a clean slate for me.
Very good, very good. Another one for me. We've talked about it before, guys, and we've had several issues concerning the storyline hit. But we have Cataclysm Ultimate X-Men #1 hitting this week, and now the Ultimate X-Men or the mutants of the Ultimate Universe, it looks like, will be getting involved with the Galactus event that is going on in the Ultimate Universe now.
Yeah.
So we've got several issues, several series, Cataclysm series that are all tying together to show what they're telling us is the end of the Ultimate Universe, and now the mutants have entered the fray, which is kind of interesting because they've been through a big war themselves, going on in the main story in the main Ultimate X-Men comic book. So the people that survived that or still left from that will be teaming up here, hopefully, maybe with the Ultimates and various other Ultimate heroes to battle the Galactus threat. So we'll see here in this 3-issue miniseries, Cataclysm Ultimate X-Men #1. Cool.
One of my big ones I'm looking forward to this week, it's the second miniseries with this character coming out from Dark Horse Comics called Sledgehammer 44 Lightning Wars.
Yeah.
And this is 3-issue miniseries here. The character is kind of like a World War II Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's basically what you need to know, except there's magic involved with it. This is within the realm of the Hellboy universe.
Okay.
And with this character, we see that there is this secret classified plane that somehow the Nazis have gotten their hands on. And it's up to this suit of iron, Sledgehammer, I guess is what they've dubbed his name here, to go in there and retrieve the classified plane from him.
I didn't know there was magic involved. That's cool.
Well, yeah. His body, there's something with thunder, and it's been a while since I've read that.
Yeah.
But I mean, because it is in the world of Hellboy, yeah, magic is definitely involved with that.
Very cool.
But this has been one of those things that the character who's going to be in this suit of armor will not be the character who was in the suit of armor in the previous series, because that person, they had another person take over at the very last of the series there. So
okay.
It's been one of those things that wearing this armor takes its toll on the body.
Okay.
So we'll see how this person survives, if there's something special about them, what goes on here. But, fans of Hellboy, Witch Hunter, Baltimore, all the different Mike Mignola universe characters there, this is another one to get.
Very cool. Very cool. Another one, guys, that was a series of its own years ago is now being re-released this week. And there was a lot of interest on Facebook when I posted about it in our websites, and that is the Maxx Maxximized.
Right.
Sam Keith with IDW Comics instead of Image Comics this time is re-releasing his creator-owned series that he did years ago with Image Comics. A story about a homeless dude that has Aboriginal roots. I'm screwing this up.
I've never read the series.
Homeless person who lives in a box and he moves back and forth between reality and the outback, and there's a social worker that helps him dealing with real life as well. And this is kind of like a fantasy type of. It's like a fantasy mind storyline. I remember bits and pieces of it from back in the day. Sam Keith is a fantastic illustrator, and this is one of his best works with writing as well. So, if you're a fan of the Maxx, and several people were that I saw whenever I posted about it, this is coming back. Number 1's out this week. I butchered it enough. Moving on.
Okay. I've got kind of this is a nostalgia piece here for me.
Okay.
IDW also, recently they have been putting out their titles that for kids that have been based on cartoon characters from the Cartoon Network. Now they're going a little bit further back than just the Cartoon Network.
Okay.
With Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Okay.
So the number 1 issue of that comes out. This is awesome because this is the professor dog and his boy.
Okay.
So they would go through time, history, and talk about or look at different points in time through history. This was a great, I believe, Hanna-Barbera cartoon from before I was born, but I still watched it as a kid.
Yeah.
It was just one of my favorite ones. It was there with like Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, they would have that as like I think an hour cartoon time slot.
Okay.
So it's he's the dog. He has the glasses and the tie there, and his boy is okay. You never watched this series?
I think I've seen bits and pieces of it. I don't know. I've seen Rocky and Bullwinkle, but not so familiar with that. But still,
I don't know how you get by not seeing that. But yeah, this is here now for a whole new generation of people to check out, and for those like me who are nostalgic about this to go and pick it up as well. Yeah,
and something else I want to show some appreciation for. And we've touched on most of it in the past several weeks, or we try to every week. There's a lot of kid stuff, or focus issues and series from various companies coming out just about every week now that are kid related. If you're a person that's like, there's nothing out there for my kid, I'm tired of the dark superhero or that. There's tons of there's a lot of stuff that's actually coming out for kids, and this is a great example.
Right, or the people who think that Archie is the only kids comic book out there these days.
Yeah.
There's tons more out there for you.
Yeah, that's totally not the case at all. So, moving on, guys. Another one that I thought was very interesting when I came across it, and I wanted to share it with you, is the Never Ending #1. This is about a superhero trapped in a body that can't die.
Yeah.
So he's not necessarily fighting crime all the time. Sometimes he's fighting time. And what he decides to do with this series, he's really, my understanding of it, he's really trying to find a way to stop it so he can have a normal life. So he teams up with his greatest arch nemesis and trying to find a solution to that. if the arch nemesis will quit trying to kill him.
Yeah.
He doesn't really want to die right now. He just wants
Right.
to have a normal life and be like a normal superhero.
Right.
So, Never Ending, #1, hitting the shelves. Check it out.
Yeah, seems like a good one. That wraps it up for my number ones. Is there anything else on your list?
That's it, bro.
Okay.
That's a lot of #1s.
That's a lot.
So
let's move on to some fan favorites here.
fan favorites, baby. What do you want to start? I think I know what you're going to start off with. But
Oh,
go
gosh.
ahead and surprise me, big guy.
Well, you could toss a couple in there. I may have to go with Saga number 16. It was
That's
tough.
awesome.
But the great thing about Saga number 16 is we are finally caught up to where issue 12 left off. All the characters are getting back to where they're supposed to be, where we left it off with the crew there on. I'm totally blanking. Marco and them. They're on the planet. You know, we now know the Robot Prince is coming. We now know that the Will is coming, and I think we're about back to where we need to be with the story.
Yeah.
And we're going to possibly get to see new information going forward instead of just seeing flashbacks of what has happened that we missed previously.
Right.
Here. So that's going to be a pretty cool thing. I'm glad to see that this book is back on a monthly schedule. Back, well, not that it was off schedule, but just that it took a break there. And, and so but this is just a treasure. Every single time I see it on the list, it's just like, yes, 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 new Saga. And it's just one of the most successful comics out there right now. Yeah. In that it just keeps on adding new subscribers. To it.
Yeah.
People pick up the trades, and the great thing there is those are hard to get. The individual issues, the trades are available, and then since it has come back, the 13 through 15 there have been a lot easier for people to access and find because it has. You know, people are ordering larger orders for it now, and so people are coming in here to get it. They do have more of a chance now to get it off the shelf, so that's a good thing. But one of the best books, hands down, on the shelves today, Saga number 16. Rejoice.
Hey, quick aside, because you and I recently spoke about another series that was kind of doing a couple of issues to tell different points of view.
Right.
And for us, it kind of hasn't gone anywhere. I'm not going to beat up that series or that title, but Saga has kind of been doing that for me with these past several issues, but it's been so much better.
But Saga has been what Saga has done. This other series tells the same story over and over and over again, but we're just seeing stuff we've already seen, but just from another person's vantage point.
Right.
Saga is going back and kind of filling in the pieces of what happened here and there. It's giving you new information you haven't seen before.
Yeah.
And when you go to Marco's group, you get to see what's going on with his group. When you go to the Will's group, you get to see what's going on with his group. You get to see what's going on with the Robot Prince. You're not seeing it told from this person and this person and then this person's point of view.
Yeah.
And that's what's made Saga refreshing while it's still playing catch up with its own story there.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot. I see that now because you're totally right. And so I'm glad. I mean, I guess it's taken retailers and readers and fans, 12 issues to figure out just how great this is. So they bump up the orders and have the monthly issues more available for you guys to pick up. So trades, single issues, get it however you can get it. Get it from here.
Yes,
this is a series you should be reading.
Yeah.
And another one I think that you should be reading as well, because we're getting hip deep into some serious stuff here, is The Walking Dead, number 117 hitting the shelf. This is the third part, I think, of All Out War. And we've got, with that last issue, we saw Rick face off against Negan at Negan's stronghold. That didn't quite pan out, and then we see some action that takes place with the war. And Rick had this theory all along: the person that wins is just going to be the person that strikes first.
And you get to see what he meant by that.
Yeah, exactly. And now with this issue, there may be some fallout from that, because it looks like this issue is going to kind of focus on Ezekiel and the Sanctuary. So I'm not sure where what's going to happen with the All Out War storyline going to there, but it looks like this is an issue focusing on that, and we got several issues to go. So I'm hoping that we keep the momentum going with what's going on. But another one, this All Out War has been a long time coming. I'm glad to see it. Check out Walking Dead.
Yeah, I also want to say that for everybody who was kind of questioning Dwight's motives and, well, is he really working with Negan and infiltrating? Mm-hmm. You see Dwight last issue where Negan says, go tell the snipers in the back to get themselves to the front and do this, and Dwight's like, yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, I'm totally on that, bro.
So you see just where he's going with things.
That's
there.
Awesome.
Another big one that people you want to check out, we have Nova number 10 coming out here. This is a book to look at for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is it's the official 100th issue of Nova that's come out here, and I'm not sure exactly how they do that numbering, because I could have sworn that they already had that the old series from the 90s went into like 70 or something, 60 something, 50 something, and they had the one that Abnett and Lanning did that also went into the 30s. So we've had it get pretty close here. So I'm not sure what they're counting exactly. So, but they claim this is the 100th issue. This also is going to guest star the New Warriors. Yep. So fans of New Warriors, this is a book you won't want to miss. You're going to probably see some New Warrior faces there, not just the classic ones. And this is going to be Gary Dugan, however you say his name. He is going to be the new writer. He is writing a backup story in this one, so you're going to get to take a chance to see his first work with Nova. Yeah. He's previously of Deadpool.
Yeah, this is another series that's like not kids per se, but teen. Mm-hmm. I think it's a really good series for teens.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So congratulations to Nova for 100 issues.
That's right.
And we're seeing the birth of the New Warriors again.
That's
so
right.
Check that out. Hey, you know what? This next one, I'm like, when I was looking for at the solicitations for this, I was like, what? But Savage Wolverine 12 hits the shelves this week.
Yeah.
And with issue 11, I'm still expecting another part of Jock's story.
Oh, no.
That's how that ended, guys. That's how that ended.
That's done. That's right.
That's it. So with Savage Wolverine number 12, Phil Jimenez comes on board as the writer and the artist and takes Wolverine and parts of his surrounding cast on basically a worldwide excursion dealing with poachers. That's poaching that's been going on. And he's going to be revisiting his old crime underworld of Madripoor as well. So I like that we go from this big sci-fi action series to a very real and kind of realistic, grounded storyline with something as intimate and as real as poaching and how it affects the lives of people in the world. Hopefully, I read an interview about it, and hopefully it won't be too preachy. Yeah. But this is the kind of story that Wolverine should be in. He's that kind of character. So check it out.
I just love that you use the word intimate right there with it. It's like, honey, you want to go out and shoot a rhino?
Don't do that, folks. We don't recommend you doing that.
No, not at all. Not at all. We've got, I'm going to try to do a couple here real quickly. We've got two of my favorite series wrapping up this week. Avengers Arena wraps up with number 18. We get to see what exactly is going on. We thought that Katie and her brother, however that relationship works, that they were going to help solve everything until she got the little pep talk from Arcade.
Exactly.
And so now it looks like she may be back as public enemy number 1 for them.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a great series that's ending here, and may also spin into the Avengers Underground that's coming out next. We also have Half Past Danger number 6 is the wrap up of that mini-series.
Oh, okay.
And that has been one that the last issue just had a huge, shocking reveal. And with that, we also have... I see you're looking, going, I don't have that on my list. No. We had a huge reveal of that we did not expect this person to betray the group like they did, and we're going to get to see just can this ragtag group stop the Nazis from getting the dinosaurs back to Germany, where they're going to create this serum there. This has just been Indiana Jones fun.
Okay.
With this, and it's going to be sad to kind of see it go, but the writer, artist, inker, everything, Mooney has said that if this goes well, and it looks like it really has, that he has future miniseries planned for this group. So it's a very good thing to know. But 2 series that I love that are going to be coming to an end.
Speaking of Half Past Danger, and if you want to support that, maybe you got 1 or 2, and maybe there was an issue with getting the rest of it. Hopefully not from here, but elsewhere. But the collection will be hitting in January.
Yeah.
So you can pre-order that, have the whole thing, support the creator, have fun with that. I only got a couple more too for overall, but I think another big one this week that's hitting the shelves is a new storyline in Superior Spider-Man number 22. Darkest Hour storyline starts, and this is Spocky's first interaction that we have seen so far with Venom. Venom is back in the pages of Superior Spider-Man, and this isn't Eddie Brock Venom. This is the current Venom.
Flash Thompson.
Flash Thompson,
so
thank you very much.
this is also his first interaction with Flash Thompson as well.
Exactly. Of course, and Venom, Flash Thompson, has no idea that it is Otto Octavius as Spider-Man. And we will see, because we have seen in some of the previous issues where an old flame showed up. There was an old flame of Peter Parker, and it didn't go as exactly planned for her when dealing with Otto Octavius. So hopefully we'll see what's going on here. Is it just going to be just a meet up and punch up brawl, or is there actually something more going on here?
Yeah, that's going to be one of those that it'll be interesting to see. Can Flash finally be one of the people to tell the difference, because he's gone through this whole thing with telling Peter, he's a hero of his and all this. So we have many different things there. This is not the Flash bully dynamic from way back when. They have a grown up adult friendship now.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see how the two of those work together.
Cool.
I'm done here. Go ahead and do your little wrap up with what
I got to wrap up this time.
Yeah.
Huh? Let's see. Two things I do want to touch on. We have Uncanny Avengers number 14 hitting the shelves this week. Why is that something you should check out? Steve McNiven is on board as the artist for the next part of this storyline. We've seen the Apocalypse Twins and everything else that's going on with them. They're trying to release mutant kind and take them away to their own world, a world of just mutants. Scarlet Witch is involved. Wonder Man's involved. We got Havoc and Captain America and Janet Van Dyne all trying to prevent that. Is that a good thing? Should they be preventing that? It's a fitting story to me in regards to how much it depends on the Scarlet Witch, because years ago she was the one that said no more mutants,
right?
And now she's given the opportunity to really have some redemption, maybe with what the Apocalypse Twins are offering her, and storytelling and artwork by Steve McNiven. That is a must. You cannot pass that up.
Right.
Check it out. So, Uncanny Avengers number 14. And another one that I was particularly delighted to read was Letter 44, number 1. And that was a great storyline for the first issue. It was only like $1 issue.
Right.
So I checked it out. So Letter 44, number 2 hits the shelves this week. And this storyline is about the 44th president of the United States coming into office, receiving a letter from the previous president explaining why people hate him, why he made the decisions he made, concerning military and this and that and this and that. And it's because years ago they found an extraterrestrial, what they're designating as a threat, outside the asteroid belt out by Jupiter or whatever. And that's why so many decisions that the previous presidents have made have been to shore up support and weaponry and defense against what they're thinking is going to be a threat to the world, not just to America, but to the world. So this 44th president comes in the first day in the office, gets this letter, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "This is a joke." But when he sits down and has his meeting with the chief of staff, and he has a meeting with the actual crew that's been sent out and been out for a year or two, traveling out to this destination where they've seen this, he realizes it's very real. It's very real, and I thought that was an excellent premise. We've got a lot of stuff going on with this series that was covered with just the first issue. We've got the captain of the command vessel, the space vessel, is a lady. She's pregnant. We've got other things going on. They don't know what they're going to find out there, and I'm on board with this. You should check it out. Charles Soule, he's writing a bunch of stuff. Thunderbolts, Wonder Woman, Superman, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. This is his own series with Oni Press. You should check it out. It's a great storyline. I'm looking forward to issue number 2.
Cool.
And that's it for you, bro?
That's it.
Dude, guys, we didn't even cover everything that we would love to have covered. You'd be here probably another hour if we did, but we're not going to do that, guys. Hey, guys, he's Randy. I'm Chris. We are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana. We do have our store in Texarkana, Texas, where gift certificates are available there as well. And here, the ultimate gift for the collector, the comic person in your life, and those that aren't, because they can just get you that and you get what you want. But guys, hey, leave us a comment. We really appreciate it. Thanks to our new subscribers. Thanks for our current subscribers. We love talking to you guys. We've had a lot of activity with comments here lately, and we love hearing from you. And again, what are you most thankful for this year? Happy Thanksgiving to everyone celebrating it. We're signing off. Until next time, take care.
See ya.